And welcome to today's edition of KTN Scoreline. My name is Moses Wahisi, and yes, we know we are doing a countdown because we are having the very spicy it promises to be, because a number of people have said we're having a rally that has excited a number of entries, 34 to be specific, big guns, small guns, and all saying they want to compete and they want to go all out and see if they will be able to bag the title this time out. We're talking about WRC Safari 2023 Extravaganza. But when we think about that, remember, at this particular time, it's all conversation about the different teams that will try as much as possible and just make their way and just maybe also lift the Nations League. We know the finals is begging, and Spain will be up against a Croatia side that a number of people are saying they have oldies, but oldies that can play some beautiful football. But let's put that aside a little bit, because yesterday we know England was also in action. They won their tie. France was also in action. They won their tie. And we had a mixed kind of results, and we're going to be just squaring up and see what exactly is happening on that front. But because we are talking about Safari, we need to know what has been happening in the history of Safari. A number of big names have come in the country and they've been able to conquer. Kenyans have also been able to have a fair share of competition, and while at it, they try as much as possible to have an impressive outing as they can. But we start with some history about Safari, and remember, after a hiatus, it is back in the country, and this will be the third edition after we got Safari back in the WRC calendar. What should we expect? What do we have on the cards, and who will be the men to go all out and battle this time out? We will talk about that, but let's go down history lane. Safari in country, it has had exciting moments, good moments, and some drivers have been able to cry because it never went their way. History of Safari.
I heard Carlos Sainz saying to Rubiales, it has to break. It's not possible to bring a new car to this rally and win. But of course, you know, we had done a lot of homework, and that coupled with the ability of Colin, we just managed to, you know, win the event, which was an incredible achievement for such a car early on in its career.
The most successful Safari driver was Shekhar Mehta. Having competed no fewer than 20 times there, he took 5 WRC wins in Africa, making the Kenyan the undisputed king of Safari.
The chap who was putting the fuel in got a little bit excited and dropped a little bit of fuel onto a hot brake disc, which went up in flames, which wouldn't have been too bad, but then he dropped the entire can. It all ran underneath the car. And I couldn't get out my side because of this wall of flame, and got my seatbelts off, and the next thing I knew, Björn dived back in, got me under the arms and pulled me out. I mean, his expression afterwards was that I come out like a champagne cork out of a bottle. Pretty terrifying moment.
After suffering a puncture on stage and losing a wheel, the Englishman dug himself in deep sand at the service park and was unable to get out. Only 11 out of 48 cars would eventually finish the 2002 Safari Rally.
We realized just before the stage started that there is no bass notes, and then we thought, okay, what can we do? At the time we had a helicopter in front.
Can you follow the helicopter?
A good try, yeah. Just fly above the road and take semi-fast or medium or slow corners. Maybe you can do that.
Okay, we'll try.
Despite the odd scare, the pair survived the stage, going on to finish the rally in 4th place.
Yes, plenty of excitement when we think about Safari. A number of editions we've been able to have, and the Kenyans always go all out, and they always try as much as possible to have a fantastic outing. And